Hachette Audio presents Julian Fellowes' Belgravia, Episode 1, Dancing into Battle. Written by Julian Fellowes. Read by Juliet Stevenson.
The past, as we have been told so many times, is a foreign country where things are done differently. This may be true, indeed it patently is true when it comes to morals or customs, the role of women, aristocratic government, and a million other elements of our daily lives. But there are similarities too. Ambition, envy, rage, greed, kindness, selflessness, and above all, love, have always been as powerful in motivating choices as they are today. This is a story of people who lived 2 centuries ago, and yet much of what they desired, much of what they resented, and the passions raging in their hearts were only too like the dramas being played out in our own ways, in our own time. It did not look like a city on the brink of war, still less like the capital of a country that had been torn from one kingdom and annexed by another barely 3 months before. Brussels, in June 1815, could have been en fête, with busy, colourful stalls in the markets and brightly painted open carriages bowling down the wide thoroughfares, ferrying their cargoes of great ladies and their daughters to pressing social engagements. No one would have guessed that the Emperor Napoleon was on the march and might encamp by the edge of the town at any moment. None of which was of much interest to Sophia Trenchard, as she pushed through the crowds in a determined manner which rather belied her 18 years. Like any well-brought-up young woman, especially in an alien land, she was accompanied by her maid, Jane Croft, who, at 22, was 4 years older than her mistress. Although if either of them could be said to be protecting the other from a bruising encounter with a fellow pedestrian, it would be Sophia, who looked ready for anything. She was pretty, very pretty even, in that classic blonde, blue-eyed English way, but the cut-glass set of her mouth made it clear that this particular girl would not need Mamma's permission to embark on an adventure.
"Do hurry, or he'll have left for luncheon, and our journey will have been wasted."
She was at that period of her life which almost everyone must pass through, when childhood is done with.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?